March is here and it's time to talk about some dividend stocks. In this video, I'm going to list 23 stocks that have an ex-dividend date in the month of March 2022. Greetings and welcome back to my channel. My name is Troy Thomas. First, I'm going to start off with a disclaimer, and that is I am not licensed to give financial information, so any info that I put out in this video is meant just as a stepping stone for you to go and do your own research before investing any of your personal money into the stock market. Alright, so the purpose of this video is to talk about some stocks that have an ex-dividend date in the month of March 2022. Now, of course, there are many stocks that have an ex-dividend date in this month, but I've only gone through and picked out 23 stocks to list in this video. All of these stocks have a strong or moderate buy rating through the analysts at TipRanks. And they all, I think, have a decent payout or dividend yield. Now, if you're new to dividend investing, one thing you need to keep in mind is the ex-dividend date. For instance, if a stock has an ex-dividend date on the 15th of the month, you must own that stock on or before the 14th in order to collect the dividends for this round. If you wait until the 15th or later, you won't be eligible this round, but you'll still have it for the next round. So with that being said, all the information that I put on this video is based on research that I did after the closing of Friday, which was February 25th, I believe. And so by the time you go and do your own research, a lot of these numbers will be quite a bit different. So let's jump into the first one. Avery Dennison has an ex-dividend date of March 1st. It's currently about $180, pays a yield of 1.5%, and it has a 68-cent payout per share. TipRanks has this as a moderate buy, 32% upside potential, so 12 months from now they're saying it could be about $238 per share. Another one for March 1st is Goldman Sachs. It's currently priced at about $350. Its yield is 2.1%, and it pays $2 per share. TipRanks has this also as a moderate buy with a 29% upside potential. Analysts thinks it's going to be about $450 a year from now. Moving on to March 3rd, we have Tapestry, currently at about $40 per share. Now this one has gone down about 6% in the last year, but the analyst at TipRanks thinks this is going to go up another 37% from now, so that's not a bad buy. A 1.8% yield, it pays 25 cents per share. And TipRanks does have this as a strong buy. Moving on, we have Viper Energy. It's currently at about $28. Its yield is 5% and it pays 47 cents per share. TipRanks has this as a strong buy, has a 10% upside potential, possibly about $31 a year from now. Nike is up next. It has an ex-dividend date of March 4th. This one is currently priced at about $138. It has a yield of just 0.84%, pays a dividend of 30 cents per share. TipRanks has this as a strong buy, and they think it's got a 32% upside potential, possibly $183. First American has an ex-dividend date of March 7th. Its stock price is currently about $67. This one has gone up about 27% in the past year. It has a yield of 2.95%. It pays 51 cents per share, and TipRanks says it's a strong buy, 34% upside potential. Moving on to March 8th, we have Electronic Arts, currently at about $128. This one has gone down about 5% in the past year, but the analyst thinks it's going to go up another 26% from where we're at right now. It has a 0.53% yield and pays 17 cents per share. This is a strong buy through TipRanks, and they think it's going to be about $162 about a year from now. All right, so March 9th, ex-dividend date, we have Alpine Income Property Trust. It's only gone up about 2% in the past year. It's currently about $19. It pays a 5.4% yield, which is 27 cents per share. TipRanks says this is a strong buy, 16% upside potential, $22 is the projected price target. Home Depot is up next, also on March 9th, $316. This has gone up about 22% in the past year. It pays a 2.19% yield, which is $1.90 per share. It's a 24% upside potential. TipRanks has this as a strong buy. Another one for March 9th is Simon Property Group. It has a yield of 5.44%, which is $1.65 per share. It's currently priced at about $140, and it's gone up about 20% in the past year. TipRanks analysts, they think it's going to go up another 23%, so they have it as a strong buy and projected target price of $171. All right, moving on to March 10th, we have Global Payments, which is currently about $137. Now this one has gone down quite a bit, about 32% in the past year, but the analyst thinks it's going to go back up to 36% from now. So a little bit more than it was a year ago will be a year from now. It pays a 0.69% yield, which is only about 25 cents per share, but it is listed as a strong buy, so maybe something to look into. Next up, we have U.S. Physical Therapy. Has an ex-dividend date on March 11th. This is currently about $91. It's gone down about 24%. It has a yield of 1.66%, pays 41 cents per share. It is a strong buy, and the analyst thinks it's going to go up another 40% from here, so a projected target of $127. Moving on to the 14th, we have Mekin Company. Their price is about $76. It pays a 3.51% yield, which is 69 cents per share. It's a moderate buy, 18% upside potential, possibly about $90 a year from now. Popular Incorporated is next, and its price is currently about $92. Has an ex-dividend date of March 14th. A yield of 2.18%, pays 55 cents per share. TipRanks has this as a strong buy, 23% upside potential. Target price of $113. Another one for the 14th, we have Regency Centers, currently about $67. This one's gone up about 21% in the past year. It has a yield of 3.63%, and it pays 63 cents per share. TipRanks says this is a moderate buy with a 20% upside potential. This one is Sonic Automotive. It's currently at about $53, $54. It's gone up about 15% in the past year. Has a 1.13% yield, pays 25 cents per share, and TipRanks says it's a moderate buy, but it has a 49% upside potential, so they think it's going to be $80 12 months from now. All right, well, we're moving on to March 16th now. We have Medical Trust Properties, MPW. This is one that I have in my own portfolio, and I like it. This one's a little over $20 right now. It's only gone up about 6% in the past year. But look at this. It has a pretty good yield, 5.43% yield, and it pays 29 cents per share. TipRanks has this as a strong buy, 21% upside potential at about $25 a year from now. Moving on to Advance Auto Parts, it has an ex-dividend date of March 17th. This one is about $205 right now. It's gone up about 27% in the last year. Pretty good. It pays a yield of 2.19%, which is $1.50 per share. This is a moderate buy, 30% upside potential, price target of $266. This next one, I'm not quite sure how to say their name. I don't know if it's Brigham or Brigham Minerals, but either way, its stock price is currently just under $22. That has gone up about 48% in the past year. It pays a yield of 6.94%, and the payout for this round is 45 cents per share. Now, I think this is one of the ones that kind of fluctuates from month to month or from quarter to quarter, but yeah, for this time around, it's 45 cents per share. TipRanks has this as a strong buy, 24% upside potential. Moving on to Huntington Bank, and this one is a little over $15, and it's gone down about 1%, not much, but it has a yield of 3.92%, has a dividend payout of 15 cents per share. It's a moderate buy, 14% upside potential, about $18 a year from now. So, something to look into. I like that one. It's also one that I have in my portfolio. The next one I do not have, but it looks pretty interesting. This is Northern Oil and Gas. Its current price is about $23, and it's gone up 72% in this past year. So I kind of wish I would have bought into it a year ago. It has an ex-dividend date of March 29th. It pays a current yield of 1.24%, and its dividend payout is 14 cents per share. TipRanks says this is a strong buy, and they think it's still going to go up another 53%. So 12 months from now, it could possibly be $36 per share. Edison International is up next. It has an ex-dividend date of March 30th. Its current price is about $62. It's gone up about 14% in the past year. Its yield is 4.37% and it pays 70 cents per share. TipRank says this as a moderate buy, 15% upside potential, and a price target of about $72. Last one on the list, number 23, we have Cubesmart. Its current price is just under $50. It's gone up about 34% in the past year. It has an ex-dividend date on March 31st. Its yield is 3.1%. It pays 43 cents per share, and TipRank says this as a moderate buy with a 22% upside potential. So that was a list of 23 stocks that have an ex-dividend date in the month of March 2022. Now that was just some basic information, so you should take this information, and if there are some that you liked, that you find interesting, go and do your own research. Do a lot more in-depth research rather than just look at these numbers. You need to look at more numbers than that before using your own personal money to purchase any stocks. So, I'm going to try to keep this video very short. I'm not going to ramble on too much. I think I've rambled on too much already, but before I go, I want to ask you, please hit that thumbs up button for me. It helps with the algorithm, and I'm trying to grow the channel, so that could really help me out. But until next time, I hope you have a great day.